Bismillah, alhamdulillah, salatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa ala. So here in the month of Ramadan, inshallah, after Salatul Dhuhr, I'll give a short reminder for just a few minutes, inshallah, about Ramadan and fasting. And if someone has a question, they can ask me, inshallah. So today, inshallah, we'll talk about eating and drinking in the month of Ramadan. And I'm not talking about during the day. We know that we don't eat or drink from Fajr to sunset. And a lot of us like to waste in this month. In the night, I've been to different masajid, they provide bottles of water like this, and people, they take one sip, everyone takes one bottle, they take one sip, at the end of the day they throw it in the garbage, right? When people make wudu, they waste a lot of water. There's an authentic hadith. The Prophet ﷺ passed by Sa'd ibn Abi Waqqas, and he was making wudu, he was using a lot of water. And the Prophet ﷺ said, "Lima sarafu ya Sa'd? Why are you wasting so much water?" So Sa'd said, "Ya Rasulullah, yani afil wudu'i saraf." Yani I thought the more water I use, the cleaner I will be. So the Prophet ﷺ said, "No. لا تسرف ولو كنت على نهر جاري." Yani don't waste water even if you are taking your water directly from the river. Don't waste water. How much did the Prophet ﷺ use for wudu? And that was a question last time. Yes? One what? One bucket? One bottle? Ahsant, you will get a prize. We'll send you the check in the mail. So the Prophet ﷺ used that much for wudu. This is what we know from authentic hadith. Not a full bottle, maybe 3/4 of a bottle. And he used 4 of these for his ghusl. 4. So now, mashallah, you see how much we consume water. When we make wudu, you go and take wudu, or when you take a shower, you know, the shower is on, and gallons of water, and you're there in the washroom taking a shower, and some people like to sing when they think because of the echo and stuff. I know. I used to do it. So people waste a lot of water. You go and make wudu, mashallah, you're doing the wudu, especially if you have a mirror in the house. You look at yourself when you're making wudu, mashallah, I got beautiful eyes. And you look at yourself, you stare at yourself in the mirror for 15 minutes and the water is running, right? And so on and so forth. Brushing your teeth, we waste gallons of water. People who shave, gallons of water. All of this is water wasted. We know that there are some people, I meet people from Islamic Relief and so on and so forth. They tell me, wallahi, there are people in Kenya, people in Tanzania, people in other places in Africa, in Somalia, they wait for miles just to get that much of dirty water to drink. Why? Because they don't have access to clean water. And all you need to do, if you drive 2 hours from here to Detroit, they don't have clean water, and people are complaining, people are crying. They don't have clean water to drink. In Detroit, we're not talking about Africa here, we're talking about America. In some places they don't have access to clean water. Food is another story. When we are fasting, like Maghrib time, you think if they put a goat or a camel in front of you, you will eat it. This is why when they have buffets and stuff, you go, you fill your plate, and you are going to throw 75% of the food you take, at least. This is why I don't recommend you to go for shopping when you are fasting. When you take your wife with you and go for shopping, usually you take a list, but 99% of the time you never stick to the list. You go there with 3 items on the list, you end up coming with the 25 items. Why? Because when you're hungry, you feel like you want to take everything in the store. You pass by tomatoes, I want tomatoes, bananas, watermelons, kiwi, you name it. Everything you want to take. And you end up not eating most of the stuff. Alhamdulillah, we are kiram, we are generous. We like to invite people to our homes in the month of Ramadan. And of course, we would like to look like generous. So if you are inviting 5 people, you make food for 50. Because you want to show them that we are rich. Alhamdulillah, we make good food. We have a lot of money, we are generous. And you end up throwing 80% of the food. Why? Because most of the time, we don't like to eat leftovers. Who likes to eat leftovers? So if the food stays till the next day or the 3rd day, even if you keep it in the fridge, no one is going to eat it. So it will end up in the dumper, right? People are going to throw it away. So we need to be considerate in this month. Don't waste. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran says, don't waste. The Prophet ﷺ never wasted anything, food or water. He never wasted anything. So one of the reasons why we fast in Ramadan, of course, in obedience to the order of Allah and following the way of Muhammad ﷺ, we also fast to feel how poor people fast. The difference is at sunset, Maghrib time, we will have some relief because there is food for us, either at home or if you come to the masjid, there is iftar here. But there are some people, homeless people, and I'm not talking about some countries in Latin America or Africa, even here in Toronto. You see how many homeless people. You go to New York, you go to California, you see them in the thousands in the street. I saw with my own eyes people in Los Angeles, California, with all the big celebrities and the big actors, right? Arnold Schwarzenegger, Tom Cruise, all these people live there. They make millions of dollars every year. But I saw a lot of people there eating from the garbage. They open the garbage and they eat. There's nothing to eat. So this is the time when we eat 2 meals in Ramadan, one at Sahur, one at Maghrib. We should give something in Sadaqah. We should help the people who are less fortunate. Yesterday I saw a video, I'm going to conclude with this inshallah, a video of an MP from Canada, from Ajax. He said that last year he fasted the whole month and he donated the money he saved from not eating during the day in Ramadan. He's not Muslim. He's not Muslim. So he said he fasted in support, in solidarity with Muslims who are fasting, and he used the money to donate for sadaqah, and he said just like Muslims do. And Muslims are our leaders in sadaqah and charity. So he used all the money to donate for those who are homeless and for children who don't get enough food. So this is something we need to do. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us the best in this month and to give us the best in the life to come and give us the ability to fast in the way that is pleasing to Him. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bring us closer to Him in this month. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept our fasting and our sadaqah and our salah. وصلى اللهم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين وجزاكم الله خير. Thank you.